Hello, welcome to Leo's Welcome. So basically, in this wonderful individual reading, this is going to be for Virgo. This is going to be for July 8th to July 16th of 2026. So you know what, Virgo, I understand what you're going through in every single way. Because you might have a good day, you might have not a good day, but that's how it goes in that way. So the way of this is, you have to be efficient. You have to be, how it is, and when you do it, that's how it goes, right? So whether you think to yourself is like, okay, well, this is how it goes, I need to do it, that's how it is, right? So whether you think to yourself like, okay, well, this is how it goes, I need it, and it's a wonderful feeling, that's what it is, right? So whether if you think about having yourself, and you have to think to yourself, it's like, well, am I doing great? Am I doing good? Am I beautiful? Am I, that's how it goes. And you have to understand what you're doing in that way, right? So that's how it goes. So you have to understand that because that's how it's going to be. Because in this reading, you have the Nine of Cups where you want to have romance, and the Six of Pentacles where you want kindness. Virgo. If you look at those ways, and if you look at the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, that's how it goes in that way, right? So whether if you have to think about being kind to somebody or having romance and whatever it is, that's what it is. And Virgo does do that as occasionally, but the way it goes in that way, it's like this is how it goes. So whether if you say to yourself like, okay, this is how it goes, alright, this is the way it works, that's what it is, right? So you need to understand that. You need to be who you are because that's how it goes, right? This is the way it works and that's how it goes in that way. Okay, so that's how it is. So the way how this is, no matter how it goes, that's how it is in that way, right? So it's like you see it as one feeling, you know how it goes, but you have to pinpoint. You have to know what's right from that way, and you have to think to yourself like, all right, well, this is how it goes, all right, but this is how it is. So whether you think to yourself is like, okay, well, this is how it is, yes. So whether if you see it in one way or another, that's how it goes in that way, right? So that's how it goes because the way of this is, if you look at things from a different perspective, that's how it goes in that way. It's like, all right, this is how it works. All right, this is the way it is. That's how it is. So in that way, that's how it is because that's the way it is. So that's how it goes, right? So this is what it is. So you see it as one real feeling. You know how it goes. So the King of Swords, already there's knowledge here. So but it might deal with another generally request. The Cherry reverse, there's no progress here. Okay. Harry reverse, you already have a soulmate. That's what it's going to be Virgo. So that's how it goes. The Magician's already you want skill. Lovers already you're making decisions. And Wheel of Fortune already you want to have good luck on your side. That's how it goes Virgo. So whether if you pinpoint your own self, that's how it goes. Because I guarantee you, is that the way it works, this is how it goes, right? So you're trying to not instigate. You're trying to be who you are, and you have to think to yourself, right? Well, this is the way it happens, but I guarantee you, this is the way it works because 100% you need to do this as accordingly of the way how it goes, right? So you're trying to have your own perfection of know what to do, right? That's how it goes. So whether you see it and you have to look at yourself, that's how it goes. So then clarify the King of Swords, the Chariot, and the Hermit. Page Swords reverse, you already have education. Swords already there's inspiration. Empress already you want nourishment. King of Cups reverse is there's no support. The Ten of Cups reverse there's incompletion. Wheel of Fortune reverse you're having bad luck. And then you have the World of Silver, there's completion, so everything's completed. Yes, it is, but when you look forward to yourself and you're having bad luck on your side, it's not going to end well. It's like that's what it is because if things are incomplete, if you have no support, that's what it's going through. It's like, all right, this is not going to go. No, but that's how it goes in that way. Then clarify between the Magician, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Swords, you're healing. The Three of Swords, there's heartbreak. Simon, you're feeling resilience. Queen of Swords, there's no charisma. The Three of Cups, there's celebration. The Eight of Swords, there's anxiety. Yeah, because you're basically having anxiety because things are not going as planned. It's like you're saying, woe is me, I don't want to do this more. But the way of this is, you're trying to see it That's a wonderful feeling. You know how it goes, but how it seems to be. You're trying to be who you are, but you're trying to be the better player, right? That's how it goes. And when you do it, that's how it goes. So whether if you have your heartbroken, or you're having anxiety and things are not going as planned, that's how it goes. It's like you're trying to say to yourself, like, well, this is how it goes. This is a way of how it works, and you have to understand that, because the way how this is, in that way, you're trying to pronounce your own words. You're trying to see what's going on. You need to figure out, because if you have healing and you want respect, you want things to happen, that's where it goes. It's like, alright, this is how it goes. So whether you act like this and you think to yourself, alright, no pain, no gain, that's what it is, because that's what it seems to be. And you have to focus on that for your own dignity, your own self-respect, your own ways of considering your options, and that's how it goes. So whether if you think to yourself, alright, well, this is how it goes, that's what it is, right? That's how you're seeing, you need to act like this. So what's the middle of this situation? The Four of Pentacles are, you're looking for money, okay? So whether you're looking for money, you want money to happen, right? That's how it goes. So whether you think to yourself, alright, well, this is how it goes, yes, but this is the way it works, right? So whether you see it one way or another, that's what it is, okay? So let me clarify on the left side, please. Where is there, there's completion, followed by the Chariot, where there's progress. Okay, so what's between the opposite side? There's just, you're telling the truth, followed by the Moon is over, there's misrotations. Okay, so the way how this is, in that way, you think, okay, everything's fine, but you're telling the truth, you're making progress, that's how it goes, but everything is going to be how it goes in that way. So you have to understand that. So then clarify the Chariot, please. Tarot, there's transformation. Story yours is no inspiration. Emperor, yours is no structure. High Priest, yours, you're not either in your voice. Strength, there's bravery. Yeah, because you want to be brave. You want to be who you are, and that's how it goes. So whether you might deal with an Leo as a fire sign, that's how it goes in that way. Because you need to build that extra strength. You need to pay attention to it. So matter if you, go to whatever you need, that's how it goes in that way. It's like, alright, this is how it goes. I need to do it. That's why it works. Because that's the way it is. And when you do it, that's the way it goes. Let's see what this Moon card is. Whereas there's completion. Empress is reversed. There's no nourishment. Curious, there's no progress. There's obsessions, addictions. Yeah, because that's how it goes. So when things are going as not good, that's what it is. It's like, oh, well, I can't do this more, And when you're acting like this, you think that, oh, I'm fine. No, you're not, right? So Virgo needs to pay attention on what's going on, because that's how it goes in that way. It's like, that's how it is. If you think to yourself, well, I did good, that's how it goes. We're going to clarify the Strength card here. Third yours is not making decisions. Tarot yours is no transformation. Hangman, you want restrictions. Empress, there's nourishment. Emperor, there's no structure. Wheel of Fortune, you want to have good luck on your side. Judgment, you're taking action. High Priest, there's no inner voice. Hermit, you already have a soulmate. Death cards, there's endings, so you're focusing on the Scorpio. Magician, there's no skill. Sun cards, there's positivity. Exactly, you want to be positive in one way or another. You're focusing on the Scorpio. You're focusing on the Capricorn. You're focusing on whoever you're focusing on. What's opposite? The Fool is over, there's change. Star yours is no inspiration. Your yours is no guidance. Strength of yours, there's no bravery, so you're being scared. Devil yours is no obsessions, addictions. Tarot, there's healing. Exactly. So when things are going not as planned, that's how it goes, right? It's like you think back and you think back to yourself, and it's like, I don't want to do this, but I guarantee you, Virgo, things will come to as they go along, right? It's the way it works. And when you see the silver lining, you see the silver lining, right? and that silver lining will come and go as it goes, as it pleases, but that's how it goes in that way, right? So you have to look through that way and understand that. So I'm going to go from one card from the left, the middle, and the right. 5 Wands, so there's chaos. Middle, you have the Queen of Cups, there's no empathy. And you have Magician is skill. So, let me clarify this 5 Wands here. 8 Wands, you want speed. Queen Wands, there's charisma. High Priestess, you're using your voice. Exactly. So, whatever you're going to use speed, that's how it goes, right? If you're focusing about chaos, everything's all, that's how it goes. If you're using your voice, go with it. If you have charisma, go with it. That's how it goes. So, whether you might be doing it in a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that's how it goes in that way, but you focus on that. You focus about the here and now of this monetary equation, because that's how it goes. Let me clarify this empathy. Sun carriers, there's negativity. Followed by the Queen of Swords, there's independence. Tarot, there's transformation. King of Wands, there's no passion. Stories, there's inspiration. Exactly. So whether you're focusing on another inspiration or independence, you want to do things by yourself, and that's how it goes in that way. Like, you're showing your independence. You want to be who you are, and you think, okay, well, this is how it goes. So that's how it's going to be. We're going to clarify this Magician. 4 Cups, you want the distraction. Death cards, there's endings. You're focusing on the Scorpio. 9 Cups, there's fulfillment. 5 Pentacles, you're feeling insecurity. Here, you want guidance. Obviously, there is, yeah. So that's how it's going to be, I guess. Then clarify the Star card. Strength carriers, there's no bravery. King of Swords, there's no knowledge. Page of Pentacles, there's prospects. Seven Cups, there's no delusion. Each one is alright, there's new beginnings. Yeah, because you want to have a new beginning. Yep. Let me clarify this guidance. 3 words, there's no progress. 5 Swords, there's no conflict. 6 Pentacles, you want kindness. Yeah, because you want to feel kind. Yes, that's how it goes, Virgo. That's what it's going to be. Let me clarify this High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles, there's no stability. King of Pentacles, there's no security. Page of Swords, there's no education. Knight of Cups, there's no romance. 10 Cups, there's incompletion. Empress, reverse, there's no nourishment. 4 of Wands, there's no celebration. 10 of Swords, there's conclusions. Exactly, you want all these conclusions. That's how it goes. What's this Ace of Wands about? Moon, there's misrotations. Ace of Swords, you want to have an understanding. Yes, that's how it goes. Yeah. What's up with the 6 Pentacles? The 5 Cups, there's no grief. Page 1, there's no invention. 9 Pentacles, there's no trust. Yeah, because you're basically saying, I'm not trusting you anymore. 7 Swords, you're not feeling deceit. Hermit, there's solitude, so maybe you're looking for a soulmate. Maybe you already have a soulmate. Maybe you want a soulmate. Maybe you want people to pay attention to you. Let me see what this Ace of Swords about. 8 of Swords, is no anxiety. Page of Cups, you want loyalty. Yeah, that's what you want. Yes. Yes, you're saying, look at me. I want to be loyal. I want to be famous. I want to be, that's how it goes. What's this 10 of Swords about? The Hand of Reverse, there's no restrictions. 10 of Swords, you're healing. Yep, obviously. 4 of Swords, there's no recuperation. Empress, there's structure. 6 Wands, you're having achievement. Yes, that's how it goes. 2 Wands, there's no planning. 8 Pentacles, you want growth. Yes, that's what you want. Yep. What's between the Hermit card, the guidance, and the Page of Cups? The King of Cups, there's no support. 7 Pentacles, you're looking for you want to have a career. Nine of Wands is upright. There's fear. Yeah, that's what you want. Yes. Yes. What's between the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands? Two of Swords reversed. You're in which path you're going to take. Nine of Pentacles, you want to feel comfortable. Six of Cups reversed. You're not thinking about the past. Way to go. Ace of Cups reversed is no satisfaction. Three of Pentacles, you want excitement. Nine of Swords reversed is no trauma. Judgment reverse is no action. Eight Cups is already you want introspection. Yeah, that's how it goes. You want things to be the way how it goes. Like you want everything is all introspection. Everything's all, inspected. That's what it is. It's like you need to understand that. It's the way how it works in that way because this is how it is seems to be. So the way how this is, if you look at the word introspection, that's how it goes in that way. Because, the way how this is, the way how everything is, that's how it goes in that way, right? It's like you need to look at it from a different perspective, and that's how it goes in that way. It's like, alright, everything's going to be fine. But the way this is, in that way, it's like, okay, this is how it goes. This is the way it works. This is the way of how I'm going to look at it from a different perspective. That's all you can do. But the way of this is, whether if you act like, this is the way it works, this is how it's going to be. So, Virgo, you're not acting like you're Inspector Gadget. Not to make everybody laugh here. But the way of this is, that's how it goes. It's like you need to focus on your own dignity, your own self-respect, the way how it goes. Like, you need to focus on that. And the universe is saying about you have to have your own introspection. And that's how it goes. So, that's how it goes. But I hope you all like this video. Try to give a like and a comment if you want, and I hope that you all enjoy it. But that's how it goes in that way, and you have to take it for granted, and that's how it goes in that way. So I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please like, comment if you want, and I'll see you next time when I do. And that's how it goes in that way. So that's how it goes, and that's how it's gonna be. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next one I do. And that's how it goes. Thank you. Bye for now, Ray. Thank you. Thanks, and thank you, and bye.